Demolitions are often a sign of progress, and in the case of the 45-year-old W. Dale Clark Library, the work is big business, and the library job cost the city more than $1 million. As 6 News' Brent Weber reports, what happens after the job is done might surprise you.
Cox's, John and his father before him, have been doing this work a long time.
He started out with a cutting torch and a tow truck, scrapping automobiles. It was basically his living.
John was 25 when his dad passed on. By then, they were doing some heavy lifting for the railroads.
That was what my dad did. Was we cut up railroad bridges and took out railroad track, and we cut train cars.
Fast forward a quarter century. A low bid last summer won Cox contracting the job of demolishing W. Dale Clark Library to make way for a new Mutual of Omaha building. For 12 weeks starting in October, the job was done. No dynamite needed.
Some manual torching and a lot of mechanical demolition with shear and excavators. We hauled about 1,750 tons of scrap metal out of there. Probably 5,000 to 6,000 ton of concrete.
At that point, you'd think the work was done. Just dump it, right? As it turns out, waste diversion is a successful part of American industry. 98% of all metal at demos gets taken to companies like Alter Metal.
It'll get processed and go to certain different smelting plants, and go back into making new cars and beams or whatever.
Cox sifted rebar from library concrete at the scene, like they're doing here at National Concrete Cutting, enabling them to put most of that back to work. All told, 75% of demo debris stays out of landfill.
They'll crush it and it'll get repurposed for our interstate projects, highway projects, things like that.
Here at Cox's yard, there are always a few things cherry-picked from recyclers.
Ever anything really weird that you just like, I can't get rid of that, that's too weird?
Oh, you see a whole yard of it. Yeah, those are, 1940s, 1950s models. I bought them and we sold all the usable parts, the engines and the traction motors, the wheels, all that. And I couldn't bring it to scrap the rest of it, so I just put them on display.
A few items from the library are here, but almost all of it is long gone, on the road to becoming part of something else. In Council Bluffs, Brent Weber, 6 News.
You can see what Cox doesn't recycle and what's available to pickers, builders, and mechanics looking for special parts. Just be prepared to haggle over a price. For more information, you can visit our website, WOWT.com.